Hello, fellow Bolton fans. This is Cameron Daniels, and this is my reaction to Bolton Wanderers playing at Charlton. The slight smile on my face suggests that we did alright tonight. And of course we did. We won 4-1. How the fuck can you complain about 4-1? Well, let's just start about the team here. Sasaric was playing. Now, I know people are going to go mad because Sasaric has scored and blah, blah, blah. He shouldn't have been in the fucking team. I don't care what anybody says. He shouldn't have been in the team. Why is Sheehan on the bench and Sasaric isn't? Is it because Sheehan worked his ass off in the last game and Sasaric didn't, apart from running around in circles and doing nothing? I don't know. He's not my favourite player. I don't think he's a particularly good player. He scored tonight, yeah, he scores goals, fantastic. But they seem to be infrequent this season, and he doesn't add anything else to the team. He certainly doesn't add any guile in midfield, because he plays more as he's more of an attacking midfielder. So he doesn't really get involved in midfield very much. What I was pleased to see was Kieran Lee in midfield. I think every time we've played him this season, we've looked far more solid. And tonight he scored 2 as well, so that's fantastic. He looks like he's got a little bit of guile, a bit of know-how, and just he can do the stuff that Sasaric obviously can't. But also he's a much more deep line midfielder anyway. I was a bit concerned when Declan John went off for Liam Gordon. Although, to be honest, at one point Declan John was having I don't know if he was having a nightmare. We were certainly having a nightmare down that side of the pitch. First half, every time they attacked us, it was down our left. Declan John is great going forward, absolutely, but he's a weak defender, in my opinion. Unlike Gethin Jones, who I think is a better defender, but I think he's a weaker attacking player. Declan John would suit a wing-back system more than he suits a 4-3-3 or the 4-2-3-1 that we tend to play. But I still prefer Declan John to Liam Gordon. I think he's a total fucking liability. A lot of people said that on Twitter actually after the last game. I hope he's not in the next game. I still hope it's Declan John, because he's still a better defender, and that's saying something. Just one thing about Sasaric actually, he's undroppable. Well, that's how it seems to be. And I know there's a few people online, especially on Twitter, who said that as well. But right. Another thing, because we couldn't get anything down, because they were all coming down our left constantly all the first half, we never got a line in the game. And then when he did come into the game, well, he put one straight past the post before he did score, which was pretty much an exact copy of the Oxford goal. He cut in, let one go, and it went into the corner. Although I think Kieran Lee obscured the goalkeeper's view, funnily enough. It wasn't offside when he obscured it, but I don't think the goalkeeper would have seen it till late because of Kieran Lee. What else is there to talk about? Kachunga missed with a header. Very hard lines. It was very, very well directed header. It just went straight past the post in the second half. Capo had another chance. He had far more room to run into. He'd already got past his player, and he was free essentially. He could have just gone further in and tried to put it past the goalkeeper. Then he tried it from longer ranges. I didn't understand that. Kachunga. Let's just talk about him a second. Going back and forth here. Kachunga, in my opinion, isn't a winger. He's not a winger in the sense of an Isgrove or in the sense of a Affeline. He doesn't really go past players. He's very good at shielding the ball, I notice. And he's got very good passing. In I mean, I've said this before. To me, he should be straight in the middle. But I actually don't think he's a striker either. I think he has a little bit of pace, not a lot, but he's got a little bit of pace. He's predominantly better with his head than he is with his feet. Well, that's what he certainly showed at Huddersfield. And he's got a little bit of pass. I think he's a number 10, personally. I don't think he's a winger. He can't get past the marker for a start. So, yeah. But then our wingers we're short on wingers at the minute, let's be honest. If it weren't for Chung, we'd have to play bloody Delfonso, and he's useless. He's been useless for, well, 3/4 of the season now, essentially. He's been useless. So, yeah, that's my opinion. Opinion on the goals, bad defending for Kieran second one, definitely. Although it was a lucky ricochet. I think the first one he did, actually, the volley, then that was a bit of a ricochet as well. And the defending for the fourth goal that Sassuolo scored. I mean, anybody could have fucking scored in reality. Because they left to... they let all the horses out. They just left the barn door open, let's be honest. Charlton are not particularly doing well at the minute, as it happens. I thought it would have been a tougher game today. It wasn't. Once we nullified the right-hand side, which was our left, game was over. Because that was the best route. Down the left, down our right, it was non-existent. And they had a couple of chances in the second half. But everything was first half down our left-hand side. It was game over. We never looked like we were really going to lose it, even after they'd scored. Well, to be honest, they did lob it, or the goalkeeper at one point went straight past their post. But in general, we didn't really look like we were going to lose it. Even when we were 1-0 down, I'm thinking, we can still get into this. Interesting thing is, tonight we had less of the ball than the other team. But we had far more shots. We had far more on target. We were just more clinical tonight, a lot more clinical, which was really pleasing to see. And to be honest, lots of some negative things. There's lots and lots of positives to take away from tonight. And I hope people watch this video enough to see that I'm being positive about them. Anyway, that's my 2 penneth anyway. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share. Even better than that, subscribe. Yeah, please subscribe. It would be great if more people subscribe to the channel. But thank you for watching.